Okay, I wanted to make a video to show about the air cells in goose eggs and how they can become detached and what you can do about it. So here is my goose Abigail's egg, and here's the air cell at the top of the egg. And if I turn the egg around, you notice that air cell doesn't move at all. And if I move the light down here, you might be able to see, no, not too well, the embryo, because the membrane has formed so much around the inside of the egg. Now you can kind of see the gosling right there, but this is a great air cell. It's right at the top where it needs to be, and it's intact. It doesn't move. There's a membrane that separates it, and when the gosling hatches, hopefully it will hatch, it will peck up into that area and begin to breathe. That's when it internally pips. When it externally pips, then it pecks through the shell and comes out. So that's a good air cell. Now I'm going to show you another one. This is from a goose whose egg was shipped to me from a farm in Missouri, and the person did a great job packaging them, but the post office mishandled them very badly and the air cells were all damaged. So this air cell was loose when I got the egg. It was completely loose. It was like jello in there moving around. The air cell was detached. But I incubated it in a vertical upright position as opposed to horizontal. And now, after about 10 days in the incubator, you can see that although this is malformed, it dips down far too far on one side, you can see that the air cell is not moving when I move the egg around. You can see the little gosling in there possibly. Yeah, you can kind of see the gosling in there. So the air cell, after being incubated in an upright position with the blunt end up, the membrane has reformed and this air cell is up at the top where it belongs, other than that small dip. This gosling hopefully will be able to hatch up into there and breathe after he or she internally pips. Now I'm going to show you one where the air cell is still loose. So here's another one. I'm going to show you, watch how when I move it, do you see the liquid moving in there? This air cell, the membrane has not reformed. Oh, it's even more noticeable on this side. Do you see that liquid moving as I jiggle the egg? This gosling probably is not going to make it. You can see that there's been development of the egg. Let me see. Can you see right there? So there's some development, and over here, it's the eggs are quite dark now because they've been incubating for a while. There is some development in there, but I don't think this chick can make this egg work out. I think it will not be successful because this air cell, even after being incubated upright, you can see that the membrane has not reformed and it's still very loose. So if it has to be laying down flat like this to hatch, and when that happens and the fluid's just going to fill up, it's just going to run into that air cell when it's laying flat for the chick to hatch, and the chick will drown. So this is not likely to be viable. If it does make it all the way, it will probably drown when it tries to hatch out of this. So I just thought that that would be interesting. And I will also show you my incubator. This is the incubator over here that I have them incubating in. And I'll show you, see how I have them propped up? That's how you want to try to repair a damaged air cell. You want to prop it up at about a 45-degree angle with the blunt end up in the incubator, and that encourages the air cell to migrate back up to the top where it belongs at the blunt end, into the proper position, and hopefully for some of these the membrane has reformed and these goslings will be viable. So that's a detached air cell and what to do about it.